Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. Look, people don't be trying to be your friend for real. Excuse me, gotta stir my hot chocolate again. I told y'all, I keep telling you, I don't know what it is with me and this hot chocolate, but I'm running out of packets. Look, okay, get on with this video. That's why a lot of people are friendless today. They may have associates. Everybody's, I don't believe, is totally solo dolo. A lot of people are because they just sick and tired. They finally got sick and tired of being sick and tired of dealing with people. And I get it. Because let me tell you, I did another video talking about something about friends. But let me read this quote to you. I had to write it down because, you know, sometimes the memory be a little foggy. Those of you who know the term brain fog is commonly associated with autoimmune, people with autoimmune diseases, or some people just get brain fog, period. But anyway, let me slow down and catch my breath for a minute. I just get so excited sometimes just to run my mouth. Deep breathing exercises are really good for you. Anyway, so if someone was never really your friend, time will reveal it. Those of you who know. A true friend today does not instantly become an enemy tomorrow. They were just pretending all along. Okay, can I get an amen from the church? From the congregation? From the mighty comment section, can I get an amen? Can I get somebody to raise a hand in support of that statement? Let me say it one more time. If someone was never really your friend, time will reveal it. A true friend today does not become an instant enemy tomorrow. They were just pretending all along. Now, with that being said, I have been down that road plenty of times. I don't know what it is with people. I be like, is it me? I don't think so. All I did was welcome you with open arms, treat you like a brother or a sister, offered my kindness to you, opened my home to you, gave you rides when you needed rides, loaned you money when you were broke, babysat your kids when you didn't have a babysitter, bought you food when you couldn't afford to feed yourself or your child, paid for a hotel room for you when you needed it, was an ear to listen to all your business, was a dump site every time you wanted to call me and dump all this negative energy onto me. I took all of that. So I'm trying to figure out, where did I go wrong? Where did the friendship go wrong? When you needed advice, you called me up 2, 3 in the morning. I answer. You stranded, you stuck. I came to rescue you, help you. What roles did I play in the demise of said friendship? Those of you who know, you know. Anyway, so let me tell you one story. So I hold a real estate license. So I'm a licensed realtor. One of the many things I have underneath my belt. I'm a constant student. I love learning. Learning this YouTube thing is what I'm currently doing now. Learning, trying to see what works, what doesn't work, looking at other videos, all it. You know, but these people get a lot of their views by saying they're going to teach you how to do this on YouTube. This is how they got that many subscribers. Don't do this on YouTube. Don't do that on YouTube. Do this on YouTube. Talk about that on YouTube. Do exactly as I say on YouTube. Do this in YouTube Studio. Don't do that in YouTube Studio. Make sure you got a good thumbnail. Make sure your title is right. Make sure your content is good. Oh, Lord, that stuff drives you batty. Ooh. If you not built strong, you will fall by the wayside. And YouTube will run you right on over. YouTube and them people in them comment sections. They will do you wrong, okay? So you got to put on your armor and you got to put on your big girl underwear, your big man underwear, and keep it going. Anyway, I got off track for a minute. So, yeah, so I hold a real estate license, right? So, I purchased my second property 2019. Now, I'm always one to give it, to like share good news, give you the blueprint on how to do stuff, you know, follow my blueprint, you know, kind of like on YouTube. Follow my blueprint. I don't give advice on anything that I have not already done or experienced. That's number one. If I haven't done it, I don't speak on it. Anyway, so again, purchased my second property. So I had a ex-friend at this point, obviously, because that's what the video is about. We have been friends since we were in our 20s, early 20s. And all the way up until maybe about 3 years ago at this point now. Yeah. So anyway, I was always on her about, you know, getting a property, buying something. And I would always be like, okay, you ready? Let me introduce you to a lender if you don't already have your own lender so we can see what you're pre-qualified for. And she was always, I'm going to go through my credit union. Okay, well, that's fine too. So that never happened. But she would always be sending me these properties she would come across for me to look at. Can you look at this? Can you tell me the price? Tell me what you think. Now, time is money, even if you're a friend, okay? Time is money. And I value my time. That is the one thing we cannot get back. So I would look at it and, you know, send her the information on it. So this went on for a year or two. So I guess it's at one point, maybe a couple of years ago, she was, I guess, getting more serious about buying a property. So she was constantly asking me all these different questions about real estate. Just random questions, serious questions. And I was on her again. Okay, well, should you ready to move forward? I work with you. Let's, you know, get you pre-qualified. Well, here's the thing, friend. She was asking me all these questions, and then I started catching on, and come to find out she was actually working with another real estate agent, but asking me all these real estate questions. So I stopped answering the questions the way, or I guess I wasn't answering the questions as in depth as she felt I should have been answering the questions. Reason being, again, my time is valuable. You're choosing to work with somebody else. You should be asking them those questions, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, please, anybody in the comment section. If you're choosing to work with a different realtor, the questions that you're asking, because you're trying to ask me to make sure that this realtor is not getting over on you, but you're not choosing to work with me, but you want to utilize I'm knowledgeable enough because you're asking me questions, but I'm not good enough as your friend, for one, for you to trust me to work with me. But strangers have. But you as my friend, I'm not going to give me the business. You're going to give the business to somebody else. Yet, as backup, you're asking me all these questions, all these real estate related questions. So I stopped answering the questions, in depth. And I told her, I was like, well, hey, I said, your real estate agent should be able to answer said questions for you, in great detail. She didn't like that. Well, that's not my problem. I didn't have a problem with still being friends. I just was not going to allow her to use my expertise and put money in somebody else's pocket and not her friend that she's getting this valuable information from. And so she got salty and started making little disparaging, because I used to have an Instagram, start making little disparaging comments to me on Instagram, sending me derogatory text messages. And I'm like, huh? I was like, oh no. I don't know what the underlying issues are here, but sweetheart, I haven't done anything wrong to you. Whenever you needed said help or whatever, I was there offering it. But see, that's how people are. When you catch on to their shenanigans and you start to shut it down, oh, they don't like that. They do not like when you figure them out, or when you see them for what they are, or you figure that they're using you and they don't really mean you good fortune. So, yeah, it just went left from there. And I'm the type of person, I'm non-confrontational, okay? My nerves, I can't take all of that. I just can't take it. If we ain't gonna be positive and uplift each other and help each other out, or be able to agree to disagree, then I'm gonna do it moving. I'm gonna bow out gracefully. No hard feelings. I'm just gonna be over here. I'd rather be by myself with my peace than to be surrounded by a bunch of people that's gonna be stabbing me in the back, talking about me behind my back, when I don't mean them nothing but good. And that's how people are. People, they just were never really your friends in the first place if it ended on such a negative note. And I'm not going to be running up behind nobody and chasing anybody. Only thing I can do is wish them the best and, keep it moving. Because for you to turn into an instant enemy, that's crazy. The only thing I was trying to do the whole time was help her get into a property. But, hey, don't get me wrong. She had every right to use wherever she wanted to use in her real estate endeavors. My only point is, don't be using me for my knowledge and wisdom and go work with somebody else. The two don't match. Now, I was giving her information initially, but you're not going to keep picking me for information, and you have no intentions on giving me the business. Y'all do the math on that. Again, in the comment section, let me know if I'm wrong. And that's just one instant. That's just one situation. So again, when you've lived long enough and you study people and you start to wake up and you pay attention, you find out ultimately you really don't have any friends. Now, for those of you, before you come for me in the comment section, if you have friends, praise the Lord, amen. Excellent, good, I'm great. Then I'm not talking to you. I am talking to those of you who can relate to what I'm saying. In the comment section, let me know what that friendship dynamic look like. Because I cleaned the house years ago from people that I thought were friends. One friend knew all my darkest, deepest secrets, right? All. That's why you don't tell nobody all your business. I don't care how good a friend you think they are. Because 40 years later, if y'all fall out, they gonna spill all the beans. Okay? Me, I'm a gatekeeper. I'm not, if we don't talk no more, I'm not gonna go tell all your business. For what? What is that gonna change? How's that gonna benefit me? It's not. But it's hilarious how people do. The other thing about people turning immediate enemies, what I've learned over time, once you fall out with a person, it's never the same when you reunite or rekindle as a friend. Because there's always some kind of, in my opinion, a hidden agenda or a certain level of resentment that is still lingering around. I had one old friend, of course, no longer friends again. We fell out probably about 3 times. Each time I forgave her and, rekindled the friendship. I tried to pick up where we left off at. And I'm thinking we good. But you just never know what the other person is thinking. So the very last time we fell out, she decided to just spill all my tea. I don't know who she thought it was going to hurt. It didn't hurt nobody. It didn't change my current situation as she thought it was. But she did that. And after that, that was a wrap. I learned my lesson. Sometimes it takes a ton of bricks to fall on our heads for us to learn lessons. And that's unfortunate. But I'm here to tell you, if a ton of bricks have not fallen on your head yet, don't let it. Like the saying goes, Maya Angelou, when somebody shows you who they are, the first time, believe them. Sometimes it takes years before we really see who people are for real. I've experienced it. I've been friends or thought I was friends with people for over almost 40 years. Only for us to not be friends today. Never would have saw it coming. So it's some difficult waters to navigate. But the thing is, don't let it get you down when you find out they wasn't really your friend. It's life. Suck it up, buttercup. And move on. Keep it pushing. That's why you have to love yourself first. And love the Lord, Allah, whatever it is you believe in. But love yourself first. Take yourself out. Date yourself. Treat yourself nice. And that way, because people will disappoint you 100% of the time. And that's not to be negative. It's just the truth. And it's just some food for thought. But we always want to elevate ourselves. We always want to operate in a world of positivity. But not be delusional. Because life be lifing. And if you are a good person, and you are a kind person, you're a giver, and people take that for granted, just know why they take it for granted. Everybody's not going to be like you. And we can't expect for everybody to be like us. We just have to learn the ropes, and we have to learn how to navigate through it. We got to learn how to play the game of life. Now, not everybody wants to play games, but if you want to be a winner, you're going to have to play the game and stay the course. Now, you don't have to play the game, because you can be a single and be alone and not be bothered with all of that. Because I've seen plenty of comments of people saying they are much more at peace being by themselves, not being bothered with the hustle and bustle of, trying to impress friends or trying to juggle all these different energies, trying to keep everybody happy. That is draining, especially when you don't have people pouring back into you. You're the one that's always doing the pouring. See, I was always doing the pouring. Nobody was pouring back into me. And having unbalanced friendships is just simply not healthy. It wears on you. It breaks you and tears you down. And then you come across these people with all these narcissistic traits. Now, narcissistic is a big word that people throw around. I'm not saying everybody is a narcissist. I'm saying people have narcissistic traits. They have this grandiose thing to themselves. Oh, Lord, and don't piss those people off. Oh, my God. You piss off a narcissist or somebody with narcissistic traits, you better buckle up, buttercup, because they're going to come for you. They're going to turn all your so-called friends against you. And guess what? The friends be so weak, they fall for it. Been there, done that too. They fall for a hook, line, and sinker. And before you know it, the whole world is against you, and you ain't did nothing. You're like, I ain't even what is this? What are you talking about? I ain't say that. Where'd that come from? And then nobody don't want to come to the table together to say, or to point fingers, or to put it all on the table. Well, she said that you said this, so we all sitting right here together. Was what? They don't want to do that, and that's because the infiltrator is so good. They so good at manipulation. They just like pulling all the puppet strings, and got your so-called friends won't tell you what's what, and everybody talking behind your back. So it is just a cesspool of mess. But I am here to wish blessings over everybody. So if you've experienced that, I've been there, done that. It gets better. It takes a minute to get over something like that, but it gets better. I'm here to tell you and encourage you in that arena. So hopefully you've made it this far to the video to get that piece of content and to know that everything is going to be okay. I did not drink my hot chocolate, not one. That's because it's hot. I normally have it in a mug, but I was too lazy to go downstairs and get a mug. So, cheers, I had to use this. Anyway, yeah, so moral of this video is if you were friends with somebody and all of a sudden they became an enemy, just like that, that person was never your friend in the first place. I don't know why they was hanging around you. I don't know what you were offering, what you was giving, what you had that they wanted, to where they wanted to be attached to you. And then when they couldn't get it anymore, they had no problems with moving on and kicking your butt to the curb. But anyway, stay encouraged. Just know I love you. You love yourself. And I'm here for you. In the comment section, leave a little bit of your story if you know what I'm talking about. I hope this video reaches many, many people, because I love reading the comments. I love responding in the comment section. I just know that A lot of times the videos don't reach as far as they should or as many as they should. Because again, people, it just depends on the title. So if they don't see a good title, I think, or a good thumbnail, they're simply not interested. So they don't get a chance to get the message that's inside the video. So again, I'm trying not to do any titles that are clickbait, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do so you can get the message across. So please forgive me if I ever do a title and it looks clickbait. It's because I know the message is so powerful and I want people to click and get it. So don't beat me up. I promise to try and stay away from that type of thing because, you know, at the end of the day, I suppose whoever is supposed to get the message, they'll get it. So, you know, I just try to operate with integrity. But, yeah, that's it. So I'm going to sign off now. I've been on here quite a while. So hopefully you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Once again, I appreciate you. The channel is growing and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to continue to come here and give you guys content. Real life lessons, whether you're 50 and over or younger, the message should resonate with everybody, especially the friendship messages. Because if you're young, take it from us older groups. Be careful. Love the friends that you do have if they're real friends. Put everybody in the right categories. Everybody's not your friend. Some people are just associates. And I do get it. Some people are meant to be in your life for certain seasons. It's just the way that they exit out of your life or the way the situationships end is what's concerning. Okay? Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit the notification bell. Hit all. When you do hit the notification bell, so when I put new videos out, you get the notification. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.